Welcome to Mike TV, everybody. We're going to be doing some gambling today. Gambling. Yeah, how are we going to set this up today? How do you think we're going to do it? How do you think we're going to do this? Let's auto roll. Just straight off the bat, that seems cheesy. That seems cheesy to just auto roll them. Let's do times 2 that bet. No, times 2 that bet. Add that bet. Add that bet. We're going to max bet on the very first roll. Max bet. No, won't let me. Half bet. Let's roll. We got to hit the refresh screen. 523 Satoshis. To the moon, I say. To the moon. To the moon. Oh, no. Okay, times 2 our bet. Oh, I had something in my mouth that was killing me. Could have been this. Alright, let's set it on auto roll or something. $30. And 30. Oh, no, I got the room and see if we go to the faster. Never win a lost jackpot. You're not supposed to do cigars. Damn it. Mm-hmm. 54 seconds left until the faucet is loud again. So we gotta wait a minute. I'll be back. get through the day? Good question. Don't we already have one? It's not per episode, it's of the day. So we may jam out because probably lose all this money real quick. Alright, let's get some more free ones. And we're not a human. I mean, not a robot, of course. Times 2 that. Oh, we need to refresh the screen now. I don't understand why I have to refresh it because it updates the screen and then it doesn't work. Like it's there. It's really weird. We're gonna do some heavier betting, man. Since we expect it's got to be incorporated into a great random thing to do. Because the reason why you use random number generator because it never repeats. It's a clock. If you really keep time all the way to universe's end, it's never going to repeat itself. No matter what time, second, hour it is. It's a great number to use, or a representation number of a day. And it doesn't just use any that are within that digit thing, right? No. It doesn't randomly pick out the number. It uses time, everything. One instant thing to help with the number generation because it's repeating. Not because it's random. Random number generators aren't even random. If you knew the calculation, you could always come up with the answer, right? Oh, and I doubled. I bet about half of my money. I got 523 satoshis back. I bet about half of that. And now we're up to 846 satoshis, and we're waiting till the proper second to roll. So this is gonna be a lose. Oh, it was a win. I was wrong, so we better wait again. See, the trick is to use the exact same point and second in time to establish a win. Because see, that's just it. So if I went to the exact second of a day, time, year, month, year, right, then that's going to compute out with the other random, quote, random numbers that they use with their variables. And see, they're all variables. You mix a bunch of variables together and claim it's random. It's not really random what it is. It's just really hard to figure out what it is. It's gonna be because it took a lot of... That is so fucking weird, man. Look at that ants coming out of my faucet. I keep finding every glass. It's a water glass, the whole thing. Do not smoke cheap cigars. And you know what's even funnier than that? I got like no cigar left. I'm ready to light this bitch up. I'm gonna smoke some more of it too. Odd, isn't it? I'm sitting here taking a big deep breath. It's like, okay, you can do this. It takes that sometimes, but you know, you gotta have your nicotine. Alright, I'd say it's about time to do a lose. So do another roll. It won again. See how picking the right time and being on sync with it? I got 3 wins in a row. That hasn't happened in over 50 rolls. That means this next one's got to be a lose, but I bet you if I roll it again right now, it'll win again. It lost. Cool. That's what we needed to see is a lose. Because that's what I really expected it to do was lose. But I thought just for you, it would make it sound like it was an impossible situation to lose. You can't get that attitude. That's a gambling disease. Rationalizing, realizing that there is a moment you could win, and waiting for that moment is not being too crazy. Now, see, being crazy is believing just because you're going to do it and you're going to decide to do it, it's going to be there for you that way. That's not the way it is. Do you see the difference? One is listening to the universe and one is trying to tell the universe what to do. You can't tell the universe what to do. You see what I'm saying? and I am of the universe. So don't tell me what to do. Gotta get that nicotine. No, there's nicotine in it. Look, you can see it. It's on the outside even. Really harsh, nasty taste of nicotine too. I wish I had a cigarette. I didn't have enough to buy a pack because I've been gambling too much. No, that's not really true. Did I just win or lose that one? I don't know. I won that one too. I thought so. I'm having a real winning streak with the dice on this waiting a couple of seconds. You think it's hit or miss, but if you go auto roll, that's why auto roll is not as effective, because it's not, it gets in sync too. This is me gambling against the computer, another computer gambling against itself. I mean, that's but both of them are randomly good at winning. I have randomly good chances of winning. We're going to bet 320 Satoshis again. And we won. Holy crap. I did not think we would win, man. That's incredible. That is incredible. So it is clock-based. I'm positive. It's gotta be. And it may not just be based on the actual time clock. It'd be based on how long it took between rolls. You see what I'm saying? There can be a time in between those, and that can be a number. You can get a number from anything. You can extrapolate, you know. I don't know. If I was talking to a real computer genius, he'd be like, "Durr," right? And if I'm talking to somebody who's computer illiterate, they're either confused or just not that fascinated, because that's why they didn't want to do computers in the first place, is because knowing that's pretty damn boring. You know, a lot of times people sit around and think, oh, you know, this person is, you know, unfortunate or something. But really, man, we're disenfranchised, or we lose out because we don't want to do it, man. If we wanted to do it, we'd have done it. We would have made the way. If we really wanted to do it, you find yourself where you go. I don't know if I even won that. Yep, I won that last one. Fucking incredible, dude. I got 6 wins, man. 6 wins. At this rate, I don't ever want to roll small, right? But then, if I haven't had at least a lose, I can't do a big bet, man. See, people come up with, like I said, they think they're the reason for things, and they come up with patterns themselves, right? And they're like, okay, it's, you bet 3, you know, to win, and bet 1 to lose. Bet 1 to win, 3 to lose, 1 to win. And by bet, I mean like bet like high once and win, and then bet 3 times low and let it lose, right? Because you just won, so it wants you to lose. So until you figure your losing streak's over, it's like playing the stock market, really, in a way, in terms of watching these highs and lows. But then you figure, okay, I can bet high again because I've lost so many times. I ought to get to win one, even though it's a high bet. And then one of the other variables they'll use, and can, not in this necessarily, this website, but sometimes can be the amount that you bet. Not that it affects whether you're going to win or lose, and they say, oh, we'll take more at the same time. But what I'm saying is there's certain machines that somehow control the amount of payout, right, over time. Right? They take a set amount of money and over payout. They say, well, if we've already paid out 100, we need to suck in two. So it tightens the win-loss ratio. Fairly it claims. Not this website, but those they claim to have gambling machines. Gambling machines supposed to be fair, 50-50 chance, right? That's what I think. Don't you think? See, they're not giving us a 50-50 chance. In Fortune.com, they give you a 49-50% to win, which isn't going to make you win half the time. It means you have a 5-0 a 0.5 chance of success anyway. You know. You have, but also usually should mean that you have a 495% chance of payout when you do win. I don't know. We just lost one. We should lose this one too. Nope, we won it. Damn it. So if we lost it, then I could go big again. But see, it's trying to encourage me to go big after a big, and I don't think I should do that. Ever. So you never do that because it likes to say, oh, you're going big. And then, I don't know. It's so damn confusing, man, to explain the way I think about it. And I don't have a control on it, right? It's just the way that it tends to work on the tightening screws, you know? We won that one too. Holy fucking shit. If you're not active in this game, they don't care, man. Well, that's because actually in the random number generation, there's actually all bets, okay? And everybody isn't rolling separate dice. They roll their dice. We roll up against them, I think. See what I'm saying? Or something. We don't all roll it individually. Or something. It's weird. It's weird. Somehow I think that's how I'm just one damn near the last 10 in a row after losing 10 in a row, winning 10 in a row, winning one. And I'm rebel again, right? I won again. Holy fucking shit. This is massively incredible. Because I can sit here in this stupid little chair, right? And roll. Now, you know what's funny is it's no different than a faucet, right? Where you go, the faucets where you can pick up the drips of Satoshis, where you go and you verify your shit. You're just like gambling instead. There's a chance that they won't pay you out or something. I don't know. This is pretty cool, man. Oh, wow. I won again. This is unheard of. Unheard of. You can't win at a 50-50 chance 10 times in a row, man. I lost 10 times in a row on a 50... Oh, we're not doing 50... Oh, we are now. We are now on 50-50 chance. When I had all those losses, I was at 30% chance to lose. Looking for a bigger payout. Each time. But this is working just fine at a 50% chance to win. Because I keep winning. And it's a double your money payout. So if you bet 20 you get 40 Satoshis. I'm up there. I suspect I've got to lose one. There it was. And that's why, you know why I suspected I'd lose one? Because I was going to click when I didn't think I was going to win. So that verifies that. Somehow my intuition is correct. I am actually in tune with the machine. Because I knew I would win that time. I was pretty certain, so I rolled again. When we weren't talking about it. I don't have time to tell you. I have to click on a very specific instant, as close to it as I can get, in order to make sure that I get the result. Right? We've had some small bets, man, and a lot of wins. We've got to have a lose, dude. There's just no way I could raise the bet and win. No way I could raise the bet and win. I didn't raise the bet, but I won, man. I won. This is pretty gosh darn incredible. I'm going to have to lose a bunch in a row for this to work, right? I think what it is, if my bet is 20 and the thing is 40, it's like a drip, you know what I'm saying? It's like a faucet in the sense that if you're only going to benefit 40 Satoshis and you're willing to wait 5 minutes to benefit those 40 Satoshis, they're willing to let you sit on Fortune Jack to get them. Because they have a faucet, and truthfully, if it wasn't for the fact that their faucet only pays out at 523, right? I mean, every 523. If you can get 523 Satoshis every 5 minutes, That's a great deal. Most faucets only drip 60. But the difference is they'll only give you the Satoshis if you're broke, you know. Which makes me want to play a cover song. We're going to play a cover song. Well, we bet. We're going to see how we come out on the other end of this. We'll take a betting break and let the clock change a whole lot. We're going to play it in an upper key. Let's see if you know this one, right? Sing it. Do you know the third verse? Everybody knows two of them, but the third one usually gets lost in the mess, right? And I don't even remember the first words because I just thought them, which made me forget them. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worried about the way things might have been. Oh, big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling like rolling dice, which is what we're doing. I think we ought to try it. We lost. Second verse. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, pumped a lot of pain down in New Orleans. Now I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worried about the way things might have been. Oh, big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. This is a verse people don't hear much. If you come down to the river, people on the river are happy to give. You don't have to worry 'cause you have no money. Oh, people on the river know how to live. Big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Indeed. Shake it up. What we're gonna play? We're gonna play our new song, man. It'd help if I had the sheet, the music on it, the crib sheet. So let's see what we can get. Drove my truck, forgot the clutch, stripped the gear, now I'm stuck. Drove my truck, forgot the clutch, shit my gear. Now I'm stuck. See how it was better originally? Now I don't even know how I'm going to come back to the original format, because that's way too fast. So. Slowly sailing away, I hear you softly say, would you remind me of the times I remember oh so well when I loved you and you loved me, but we've forgotten all that and gone to hell, and it's over with and it's so good to be gone, but I do remember the things we do in this song we wrote. As we sang our lives together, we made some beautiful music, my baby, forever. Those things won't die over time, but we sure don't remember them all. Is that a crime? I do miss my love, but I got to move on. You gotta let me go and hear my new song. You need to free me before I feel too old. I've only got one last move before I grow cold. Wow, not bad for an impromptu song. Thank you, you're welcome, and good day. That was some made up shit. Not the music completely, but sort of, and not the, because it never is. It comes out of the universe, and so did the words, man. Ex-girlfriends. Ex-girlfriends, man. Okay. Well, I lost 2 in a row. Is that all? I lost 3 in a row a minute ago. So the faster I click, it seems the more I lose. Now it's okay, because you can lose and then you can double up and it'll let you win. But if you lose, what's the point in winning? You know, you gotta just always win. You know, people talk about winning and losing, and really neither's relevant. At the same time, I'd like to think, I don't think either's relevant. No, I don't. I don't think, I've never thought, you know, because it's competition. Competition doesn't mean anything. What means something is, are you a mule? Can you carry the long haul? You know, you might be stubborn, but can you get through it, you know? I think that's the most important thing. Can you get through it? I mean, people are like, look, I did this wonderful job, but can you get through it? Can you get through with everything else that has to be done? You know? Yeah, you gotta look through it, man. I don't know. Maybe we could paint a picture? Anybody want to be interested in watching me paint a picture and talk about shit? You can use that for backdrop again. You can change our backdrop. Keep it all studio, but use it in backdrop. Life is what it is, isn't it? I wish there was a way to make money gambling. There's really not. You can't do it. I'm not getting anywhere when I try to gamble different methods. It's not working for me. That'll be a faster way to get to my shit. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the fastest way to get there. Yep. Ooh, we're popular right now. I had no idea. I had no idea we were so in demand for Saturday afternoon. You know, it's good that I do my show anyways, because it's just a good, you know, it might be interesting to see how much YouTube can, you know, put up with, right? I mean, here they are, they're like, cool, we're in there, and it's like, so we got nobody watching. We record this shit. We could record shit forever. I wonder what YouTube would do if I made Oprah money eventually. Would they take some revenue out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know if I made revenue, they'd make revenue at the same time. They'd love if I Oprah'd. We're going to call getting super successful being Oprah'd. Have you been Oprah'd today? Have you been Oprah'd today? Have you? That's our new word for today. We have the new object for today, of course, if you don't remember saying it, is the Dunlop Red 0.5 millimeter turtle pick. And it's made of Tortex or some crap like that, I think. And it's made in the USA. You got it, or stamped with ink in the USA, anyways. I like to think that sometimes, because who made the plastic? I guess they did. And they're Dunlop, so they know all about plastics. But the new word for today is if you get ultra successful, you're Oprah'd. And what if I Oprah'd, right? What would YouTube do? You know? Would they use all this? Do they... See, I never read the terms and conditions, and is the term and condition that they have, like, partial right to my productions? Right? I figure if I bend them too early, I can just go get a new pair. I got insurance on them. I really got to get them level. They're not level anymore. Come on, man. Stop looking at that. I can't make them level. I've been trying. It's slowly coming down on this side. See, I try to point to the wrong side, and then I end up pointing to the right side in the picture, because the picture, it doesn't matter. It's like when you say right and left, you have to think left. Right? Correct? You know, left, right, correct. Right? That's how you do it. Who cares about this? You know? But that's like, you know, left and right is funny because that's like black and white. Left and right and black and white, what's up with the world today? Write it down, it's a good lyric. And what it is like all the bad things, right, are black. Except people. But they're not really black. And that's why it's terrible to consider them as black instead of African American or whatever. That's a tint anyways. It's not a tone. So you can't, it's always brown. And so anyways, the reason why that's bad is, or African American, because or French Neapolitan, I don't know. You know, whatever the case may be, if you really want to label people, either way, the thing about black is like considered evil a lot of times. It's the bad, right? If a banana goes bad, it's fucking black and black. That's when it goes bad. When it goes bad, banana bread. So is it really bad? Is it really bad? So anyways, you almost have to let them get that way before you make banana bread. Most recipes. couldn't do things any other way. And again, when they say it, it's about black and bad anyway. Skipping bananas as a topic of discussion, because bananas are not penises, bananas are not cucumbers, not cucumbers. You know, just so you know. But people use them for potato. Yeah, that's true. You gotta admit a couple of things here, and that's that, black and white is considered good. We're not white either. Peachy keen if you want to. You kind of reddish. I don't care. You know, pick a word for it. Call me a hairy bear. But either way you look at it, white is considered innocent and pure. So these terms are loaded terms. You can't use them anymore, in my opinion. The same is true with left and right with politics. Loaded terms. They're completely loaded terms. And so you don't want to talk about the left. That's why you have to be politically correct. And it's not just about being politically correct, but when you give directions, you can't go right. You know, somebody says, "Do I turn left here?" You go right. That's what you say. What? No, you know what I mean? You know, that confuse them. Do I turn left here? Correct. That's how you tell them, so that they know to go left, and you don't say right, and then they go right. But anyways, the whole point there is proper speech. It's using words the way that they're really intended to be, and saying what is, not not some confusing shit, not parallel universes shit. You know? Because right gets the same thing as being good as white does, and black and left are bad. It's just like they used to say, don't use your left hand. That's the devil's hand. I don't know why, because for the longest time, oh God, no, we're not going to say that line. We'll keep that to ourselves, just for today. I tell ourselves that a lot of times. Man, I don't know. Too much truth serum at the same time. Too much memory failing makes you talk about whatever you can come up with. Life is good. Life's been good to me so far. Wish something better would come along. Man, I wish I could use other stuff. This show would be far more entertaining if I could pull in resources that would identify why I'm a lunatic, because you have to realize the things that you take in are what create your mind. You know, when they talk about, like, are we environment or whatever, sometimes I think we're partial environment and partial not. And basically, our brain is non-environmental, and our bodies are genetic, or something like that. The environmental genetic question, whether that's a fun topic. Whether we're more a creation of our environment or a product of our genetics, you know, like our predisposition. And it's like, well, would we have a predisposition according to our genetics? And certainly based on smaller life forms, we do. Just like I think in the Bible, it kind of talks about the sins of the father visiting the sins of the sons. Or the sons at least still being responsible for the sins of the sons, such that they can't escape until it's been won. The battle has to be there. I think is what the battle might be. I don't know. Crazy man. Wow. What do you think of people who get married when they're 18 and then stay married all their lives? There were couples like that. Do you realize that? There was a time when that was actually happening, at least on a fairly high rate. Higher than now. Ooh, we can do a double nose. Both my nasal passages must be clear. Yeah. Warning to anyone still in command. The only health risk to vaping is if it's got ethyl maltol in it, which is the one they use for a cotton candy flavoring, and sometimes just as an added sweetener, because it's just, I guess because it tastes like pure sugar cane, because that's what cotton candy is, really. There's no flavor that I've ever noticed. Just the cool texture makes it fun, the way it melts. That's why they do things different ways, because everything's about the same. You can just, your mouth is just where you inject shit into your system at it. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Because you process it. It's like scrambled and fried. It's still a fucking egg, man. Who really cares? It's not raw, preferably. Although raw eggs, it really pisses me off that people say, "Oh, no raw eggs." It's like, man, I don't like to have to worry about shit like that. I like raw eggs. I did for a while, anyways. I used to eat them as a kid. Do the Sylvester Stallone thing. You crack them into the glass and you go, "I'm gonna get big and strong." And you drink like 3 eggs. You think you're the shit. Really? No, you never done that? Oh, goodness gracious. Everybody wants to be Rocky for a minute. Can't believe I admitted that. Because whether everybody does, which probably isn't the case. I did. And I obviously thought it would be prevalent that everybody else would too, because I wanted to be Rocky for a minute and get tough, It's funny, too, a lot of the training they do, they don't train for boxing, in my opinion. If you want to train for boxing, get your ass beat all the time. Right? No, that's not actually how you train, but it is interesting that boxing is about the fitness of it and being able to take those punches. A lot of sports are about being able to take the pain, not about being able to do the task or do the goal. It's how much pain you can endure to do something. I don't like enduring pain not to do something. That pain kind of sucks. But if you're doing something, it is okay to entertain the idea of being in a lot of pain. People don't realize a lot of things we do put us to the pain, A lot of these physical activity jobs, people get home and they're exhausted. They're completely and totally tired. Every muscle in their body has been spent for that day. Take a landscaping or iron working or just any outdoor job really is probably going to be pretty tough in terms of that. Some heavy lifting jobs or something, I don't know, but certainly not being an entertainer on YouTube. Being an entertainer on YouTube, that's some easy shit, it's so easy I don't even do it more than 3 hours a day. Right? Right. 3.5. This probably be a half-hour show. We gotta go eat dinner or something. Yeah, we got to, man. We should. I'm so bored. And I can't become obsessed with this show either, because I certainly do have other activities to try to accomplish in my life. And this wasn't one of them. Oh, we need to go back to gambling. Goodness gracious. Let's see if we can lose all this money real quick. You know what? I'm just going to not lose it at all. I'm not going to close the window. Act like it's my money, and I'll come back and spend it later. I think my winning streak is over. I don't have a gambling addiction. How do you think about that? I doubled my money. I'm done gambling for now. I can try to just make it all at once. Alright, so what we're going to do here is say goodbye. C'est la vie. Sayonara. See you later. It has been fun, but we are done.